It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
All cucks are simps, but not all simps are cucks.
Is that a mathematical proof?
Yeah, because like you can be a simp for a girl that like, because you can like simp for like a streamer or something, right? And but when they get fucked, like you're not being cucked, like you're not in a relationship with them.
I beg to differ.
I'm sorry, man. I hate to break it to you.
Just every night, I think when Bella Porch is not with me and with her significant other, I'm like, I'm crying in bed. I'm jacking, just like all the other cucks.
Why are you cucking? Is Bella Porch that war criminal one?
Yeah, she killed
okay.
50 people in Iran or whatever.
50 children? Damn, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but you know, when you volunteer for the Navy, that's the job you volunteer for. It's no fault of your own.
Yeah, you got me there. I mean, speaking from my own experience, like, you never know what you're getting yourself in for when you sign up. Mm-hmm. But when you're there, you got to do what you got to do. That means you got to fuck, suck, and swallow your way to the top, and so be it. If that means you got to blow up 50 children, so be it.
If I got to go to an ISIS camp and suck and fuck my way to the top, I'm going to do it. That's why I enlisted. It's not my fault we're committing small-scale genocides.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm fucking my way to Osama.
Yeah, it's not me. It's just I'm following orders and I have no choice because I signed up for this and I wanted to do it, but it's not my fault. Oh.
Yeah, I mean... Oh. Yeah?
I told myself I was going to record in a certain piece of clothing I got in the mail today.
Oh.
I'm going to take my headset off real quick.
Okay. So I assume Joe is changing into this piece of attire right now. I don't actually know what it is. I maybe have some ideas, some thoughts, but I am just as excited as all of you are to hear what Joe is changing into, because I can't see him and neither can you. Joey, you okay? You alright there, bud? Alright.
Almost there.
Just a few more darling seconds,
almost
audience, there. And he's just so close.
I'm here.
So give him a few. Alright. So what'd you change into? What you wearing?
So I realized just now I didn't have to actually take my shirt off for this, because this is a sweater. In the mail today, I got my super mega sweater.
Wow.
This does not fit my style at all.
What does it look like? I don't remember what the sweaters look like. Is it like just the yellow or?
I got the light purple.
Oh, okay.
Let
me see. Yeah. I'm gonna screenshot it. Nikki will put this in the thumbnail or something.
God, no, he will not.
Nikki will do it, I say so.
Absolutely not.
You should see the DMs Nikki and I have of us just conspiring to ruin you.
I don't want to see those.
I'm sending this to Nikki.
No, I would send it to him, but if he puts it in the video, he's fired.
Dude, listen, you and I both know that we can't fire Nikki.
He doesn't have a case against us, okay?
Not that. Who are we going to get to replace him?
I'll learn how to edit. It's fine.
All right. But anyway, yeah, I sent it to Nikki, so. I'm not going to say anything. Even if he asks, I'm not going to respond.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's comfortable and I like the design, but
that's good.
In no way does my sense of style fit with this sweater.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, if you saw me in this thing, you'd ask, like, what the fuck was I wearing? this is on, like, no disrespect, but this is a sweater for like the Jackson Tucker and the Matt Watson types, and maybe the Ryan McGee's, but not the Joe from Funnycasts.
Not the Joe. At first, I thought you were just trying to say twinks in a polite way, but
I mean, this totally could. This is a sweater for twinks. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's definitely a key demo right there.
I'm not saying that to call them twinks, but if you're a twink, you should have got this sweater.
Yeah, can you not buy it anymore? Is it like was it like limited time only?
I think so.
Damn. You know, I don't have like the money or just the general like will in my life to buy like merch. I just don't do it.
I wanted to support the boys, and
that's nice.
I don't remember what else they had for offer at the time that I got this, but I really liked the design on it, so I was like, yeah, I'll get it. Even though at the time I bought it, I knew I was never gonna wear it.
Well, except for today on this episode of the Family Guy Funnycast. Today we'll be talking about season 3, episode 19. Is that right? 19.
Yeah. S03E19.
S03E19. Stuck together? Torn apart.
Torn apart.
I'm your host, Sean.
Your other host, Joe, the one who is currently being blackmailed by his co-host.
Nikki just responded with, what the damn?
Well, he should get over it. Also, I realize you're right. We can't fire him because I mailed him the thing for the bit today.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we can't fire him. I mean, maybe we could after the bit, but then it's like, why do we even do the bit? That's kind of a waste.
Yeah, it's like then we're out $20 plus the 15.
Yeah.
No, if that's his payment, then we're only out $5. But like, either way, like, I don't know. I have his address now, so like, theoretically we could do whatever.
It's true. We could blackmail him.
I know where he lives. I know the specific island he lives on in the Cayman Islands. So I'm coming for him. If he ever fucking crosses me, so help me God.
Yeah, I mean, the Cayman Islands are only a short swim away from someone with such a powerful backstroke as yourself. So he's in big shit if he ever crosses us.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you've never seen my arms or my delts or my lats, but they're huge.
I believe it. I believe it.
And I am naturally buoyant, so I'm getting there no time flat. I don't need to waste energy treading water.
Yeah, you'll just float. You'll just vibe on over.
Yeah. Basically, when I'm in water, I live in a perpetual state of being in Pennywise's domain, except I'm not going to be killed and eaten by a clown. If anything, I will be killed and eaten by a rogue shark, some pirates, or even I'll have run out of food and have to eat myself.
What a way to go out. Like
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, that's the price you pay swimming over to the Cayman Islands to eliminate your editor you don't pay.
Yeah, sometimes he's got to have to really risk it, really.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Anything else you want to talk about, or should I get into the plot for the episode?
I'm drinking a mango, or no, a ruby grapefruit White Claw. That's it.
Okay. All right, well, you can do that while I read the plot.
Hell yeah.
The family's at a knockoff Costco. Stewie and Brian accidentally get their hands stuck together due to super glue. Lois sees her old ex and wants to catch up with him, but she doesn't, as she knows Peter is very jealous. At home, Brian and Stewie call the glue company and are told they'll be sent to solve it in 2 weeks. Lois decides to meet up with her ex anyway. Peter goes out with his friends and ends up seeing Lois at a diner with her ex, and they spy on her using Joe's police tech. Peter becomes jealous and starts trying to meet up with his exes, but they're all weird, so he hires a prostitute to come to his house, pretend to be his ex. Lois gets mad at Peter's jealousy and makes them go to marriage counseling. After watching their life, the counselor decides Peter and Lois should do a trial separation. Lois keeps the house and Peter goes to stay at Cleveland's, then Mort's house. Lois mentions her separation to Quagmire, who immediately asks her on a date. Mort convinces Peter to go on a date with his niece, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Both Lois and Peter end up going to the same restaurant at the same time. Peter is gross, but Jennifer is into it and tries to kiss him. Lois gets jealous and fights her. Peter and Lois realize they want to work on their jealousy together. Stewie and Brian get unstuck. And that's the episode, baby.
Yeah.
So, what'd you think about it? How you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie. I like this episode. And I still do. That's it.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm not, since in the spirit of this candid honesty, I'm not gonna lie, this episode really didn't do much for me.
Yeah, it wasn't laugh out loud funny. There were parts I thought were pleasant or humorous, but for the most part, I wasn't really laughing. Although I would say it was a marked improvement from one of the recent ones.
Some of the real stinkers we've had.
Yeah, it's been so long I don't remember. I think the last one.
I think the last one might have been trash. I don't know.
Wait, no, I think it was. No, whatever. Anyway, I like it.
Okay. Well, fuck you. I didn't.
Okay.
I thought the B plot. If you couldn't tell from my plot synopsis, the B plot was boring. Like nothing fucking happens. Like most of the jokes aren't even good. It's just look, Brian and Stewie are holding hands in this scene.
Yeah.
I guess I did like the scene where they're like suntanning and then Brian goes to swat a fly and he slams Stewie's head into the table because he like tries to use that hand that's connected to Stewie.
That's one of maybe the only time I laughed out loud in the episode. Anytime Stewie is used for slapstick comedy, I think is typically a good time.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that one. This isn't my favorite joke, so I'll talk about it now. Mm-hmm. I really like the joke near the beginning where it was something to the effect of Brian, we're not letting you watch Stewie ever since the last time, and then it's Stewie jumping on the bed, but he's got a normal head, and then he hits his head into the ceiling, and he becomes a football boy.
Yeah, he becomes Little Arnold from Hey Arnold.
Exactly, yeah.
Although that does break canon, because we know that Stewie was born with the football head.
Oh, yeah. True. It is a bit of a canon breaker. Maybe, I guess... I mean, if we're to assume that this was intentional, because, as we know, Seth MacFarlane is a genius writer who would never break canon, you have to assume that Stewie came out football, went normal, and then bonked his head and became football again.
That is actually a really good way to... sorry, I had to do a
save Seth MacFarlane's ass?
Yeah, no, that's really a good way to play fast and loose with canon. Like, oh, no, we didn't mess up. Every baby comes out with a football head. And the soft spot is actually what determines if they have a football head or not. So if you're just, you're playing with your baby and you're doing the, where you toss the baby up and you catch it and it's really scary for everyone watching. Basically, it's you do that, but you throw it too hard and it crashes into the ceiling, much like Stewie did in the flashback, and turns a football. Luckily, that didn't happen to me or anyone I know, personally. But,
yeah, same.
Well, I mean, personally, as in real life, but we all know Nicky, that did happen to him as a small baby.
Yeah, it's pretty tragic. Nicky, I mean, we'll have Nicky on soon. He can really share his experience living with this. But the one thing that's always stuck with me that he's told us about is how he always has to order custom-made headphones because no headphones work for his giant head. His giant oblong head.
And that always...
Earbuds work fine, but not headphones.
He does kind of have to stretch the earbuds a little bit. But
yeah, it's not great, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're made for that, pretty much. they can stretch a little bit further past their natural attachment. So that's he can live with that. But headphones, you got to go like big. He has to get them custom made, and they cost a lot. And not a lot of companies are willing to do that. So he has to commission Bose personally every 5-6 years.
Like a good pair of headphones is already like a couple $100. So we're talking like at least $500 for Nicky here.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum $500. It's pretty rough for him. I really feel bad for him. I truly do.
It breaks my heart just listening to those stories because we're not able to pay him, and his job, they've been having layoffs. They've had to cut his pay. It's really cutting into his budget, so I feel for him. I really do.
Yeah. It's just, man, sometimes when you really get to know a person and it's like, wow, you're such a kind spirit. I can't believe you're suffering this much. And that's what it's like for us and Nicky. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with your kind support audience, just play this episode 1,000 times and we can give them 15 big ones.
I've always said, and this is actionable, so if I haven't said this in any episode, you can sue the Funnycast. But I've always said that Nicky is the kind old Mr. Tumnus of the Funnycast. And if you're not familiar with Mr. Tumnus, he's the funny little satyr that the kids find in Narnia. And Nicky's, throughout his entire life, he's fulfilled that role for us.
Mm-hmm. If there was anyone who would take the L and get attacked by the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever her name was in Narnia, it'd be Nicky.
Yeah, I remember when I first met him, I was down bad out in the forest. It was snowing. I was hungry. I was delusional. I had no water for 17 days.
You didn't take a goddamn jacket from the wardrobe because you didn't think you'd be in a Snowville.
I didn't think I would fall through a portal to the fucking netherworld for my fucking grandpa's wardrobe. So I didn't think of grabbing the only jacket that was in there. But anyway, yeah, I no water 17 days. I was delusional. I was more than a little horny. And Nicky showed up. He's like, "Oh, hello. Here is your water and all of your OnlyFans subscriptions you've missed from the last 17 days you've been here." And holy shit, did I have a hell of a night then. He took me into this little burrow. He stood watch outside the barrow den. And for the next 3 weeks, let me tell you, I did not leave. Did not finish.
No, you did not. I remember that.
I wasn't done till I was done. What's your favorite Nicky memory?
Oh, Nicky and I, we've had so many good times, but I think the memory that I remember most fondly was during one of my tours of service. I was there in Baghdad. I didn't actually know Nicky at the time yet. Mm-hmm. Nicky was there as a tourist. To this day, he still won't tell me why he was there, other than he was visiting it. But something was going on.
Yeah, he was up to something, but he's our friend, so we don't ask.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't my friend at the time, but he's my friend now, so I'm not gonna ask. Mm-hmm. And we're just going around, me and my platoon. We're big chillin'. And there was this little boy. He no older than 6 maybe. Super malnourished. I don't know what was going on specifically, but I see him snatch this loaf of bread, right?
Right.
And then from what's gotta be 600 feet away, Nicky breaks into a full sprint on all fours, chases the little boy down, tackles him, and gives the bread back to the store clerk.
God fucking bless Nikki. He is such a champion for small business.
Yeah, Nikki, I remember Nikki saying in English, "Sir, I would never let someone hurt a small business like yourself. I respect the power of small business. I respect local industries. I wish you all the best." And he just scampered on off.
And I can already hear the comments asking like, "Oh, why didn't you ask Nikki why he was there? It sounds like a big character flaw." Well, hey, we here at the Funnycast are big proponents of don't ask, don't tell. All right.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if you saw a man break into a sprint on all four legs and chase down a child, are you going to ask him, like, "Hey, buddy, what you doing here?"
What's your
You're not
story?
like-
What brought you here? I'm not asking.
No, I don't know. I just think at that point, like, we're already too far. Like, I knew after seeing that Nikki and I were best friends. So, like, you don't need to question what your best friend's up to. You just need to know that, like, you got his back, he's got your back, no matter what.
Yeah, I see my best friend acting sus downtown. I'm not asking questions. He's got good reasons to be down that alley.
Exactly.
We trust each other. And you need to trust us that we know what we're talking about. In all things. Not just,
But especially Family Guy.
Yeah, not just our personal relationships with each other and other people, but in Family Guy. The show which we watch every week.
Mm-hmm. Nice one. The show that every week it makes me go, man, I can't believe I'm still doing a Family Guy podcast.
Hey, you and me both, brother.
And then I sit my little ass down and start watching the episode and taking notes.
And then you're like, oh, I love that I watch this every week.
Yeah.
I have officially started counting up the days with no response from those people that I emailed.
Dude, we haven't gotten a lot of responses from it. We didn't get a response from Ngayo. I think it's probably because of the vaccine picture I sent him. I'll take the blame for that one.
Yeah, that in retrospect, that might not have been the best idea, but you got to shoot your shot.
I disagree. I still think the picture's really funny. And I'm not going to apologize for it, but I will admit that that's probably why he didn't respond.
Did you send that DM to Mr. the Rapper?
Oh, no. He told me you didn't like my phrasing.
Oh, I figured you would have rephrased it a little bit.
Nah, I was like, all right. I'll get him later.
All right, well, he's probably not coming back for a while, so we got time.
Yeah, we got time. Going back to the episode, one little thing I want to talk about is at 11 minutes 17 seconds. Give me a little stamp for the fellas. Mm-hmm. This is when Lois takes Peter aside to yell at him, and be like, "Why the damn are you bringing a prostitute into my house?" This is a never before seen angle and or just room in the house. Like, I'm not entirely sure if this is a room we've seen but at a different angle or a brand new room, but we have never seen something like that before.
I think.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I actually not on my own watching, but I was looking up the references. So that room has been seen once before. But
yeah, what episode?
Let me look it up here.
Okay, because it definitely was not from that angle. It might have been from a different angle, but
yeah,
that is a brand new shot. I can say that with confidence.
So I'm just gonna read right off the wiki here.
Right.
In the scene where Peter hires a hooker and Lois calls him to the other room, it's shown a room that is supposed to be Lois's piano room, with a fireplace that was only previously seen in a very special Family Guy freaking Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So in a sense, you're right. I did take it to be the piano room, but also it does not look like the piano room.
No, not at all. Yeah, this is like, I mean, it's a dang cartoon. They don't have to adhere to our kind of laws or logic, but like
They should.
that's a new ass room. They should, yeah, they definitely should.
Yeah, like when did the Griffins get that extension added onto the house?
Yeah, I don't know how are they going to afford that because Peter works as a fisherman, and Lois, as far as we know, just does piano teaching on the side. I mean, that's pretty pricey, especially because they have 3 kids and a dog.
Yeah, and the dog don't work.
No, dog don't work. Dog
a fucking
doesn't
leech
pay
on
rent.
society.
I hate Brian. I'm just gonna say it.
Brian is a typical lib. He's just living off dog unemployment and all that shit. He's just a waste of space.
Yeah, if I saw Brian in real life, boy oh boy, you don't even want to know the things I would do.
Brian would just be sitting at home listening to liberal talk radio, and holy freaking shit, I would kill
him. Yeah, I have to put him down.
Yeah, especially after the whole debacle where he sexually assaulted his I guess father-in-law, grandfather, whatever Carter is to him. When he assaulted Seabreeze.
Yeah, the damn bastard.
Piece of shit, Brian. I hate you so fucking much.
Go to fucking damn.
I love every scene where he gets
Yeah,
fucking slung around the car like a piece of shit he is.
I want Peter to pick one by the tail and spin him like a helicopter until he flies away.
Yeah, I want a mod of Super Mario 64 where Mario is replaced by Peter and Bowser is replaced by Brian. And every audio file, especially the one where Mario is swinging Bowser, replaced by some appropriate one. And maybe someone redubs it entirely as Peter Griffin. So he sounds like, so long, Brian, or whatever. I'm not a voice actor.
Yeah, I think that'd be a very good project. Maybe we should cut this out so no one steals this. Honestly, we should make this ourselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna write that down actually.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll have Nikki cut this.
Oopsies, I forgot to cut it out.
Yeah. How you been? How you been in your personal day-to-day life? How you really been?
I didn't plan that.
Thank you.
Well, I had to write a paper all yesterday, and I got to write one all day tomorrow and maybe Sunday.
Oof, Sunday. That's the Super Bowl.
I got to work on Sunday.
Damn.
We might close early though, because historically Sundays are really slow, despite catering to a clientele that is stereotypically not up with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We've never done super great business on Super Bowl Sunday, so might just call it quits around 3:00. Go home.
That'd be pretty nice. That's right in time for the big ball game.
Yeah, suck myself off. I've only cared about like 2 Super Bowls in my life. One was like 2007 with I think it was the Patriots and the Eagles.
I think that was later than 2007.
Maybe it's 2008, but the Patriots and I don't know whatever team. Oh, the Giants or whatever. Whoever Michael Strahan played for. And then like 2-3 years ago, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Patriots. I'm not a football fan, but I love watching Tom Brady lose. I hate Tom Brady so much.
Tom Brady. So like, I for all my life have defended and stood up for Tom Brady because he's the home team and he keeps bringing home the dubs. You know.
Yeah.
But when you change one of those 2 variables, right? Like, if he stopped winning, I would scorn him. But he did something even worse than stop winning, and that's he left New England. So now it's nothing but hate in my heart for him.
Now you know how it feels to be a West Coast football fan.
Now I know how it feels to not be rooting for the Patriots. So yeah, I hope he dies tomorrow or on Sunday.
In Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Yeah, I hope his football career dies because, like, that's just an absurd amount of wins. And, if you're good at the game, like, more power to you. But Tom Brady is just he's
cheating.
good at the game, but he also cheats to get there. And I'm sorry if like the 3 people listening to this are Patriot stans. Sorry, Tom Brady stans.
Yeah, because if you were a Patriots fan, you'd feel hurt and scorned
Yeah, you
right
would
now
feel-
by him. So
You'd feel betrayed, hurt, and lied to. Much like I do.
three emotions we excel at on the Funnycast.
Yeah, that's how I felt when Dan Marino retired from the Miami Dolphins. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when exactly he retired. 1999? Yeah, he played 17 seasons, so 1999 is probably it. Yeah, that's how I felt when Dan Marino retired from the Miami Dolphins in 1999. He's been their special advisor since 2014, though, so that's something. I only give a shit about Dan Marino, like, in passing, because I'm originally from Florida. And I have, like 90s or late 80s Dolphins merch somewhere in storage. And I don't get it. You think with how long I've lived in fucking California, I'd just be like, oh yeah, I'm a Raiders fan. No. I don't like the Raiders.
Damn.
I don't like any team. But I have an affinity for Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins. And I guess the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, if you want.
What football team do you like that's not the fucking New England Patriots?
I like the Giants. I like the Bills.
Pussy.
Dude, I don't even know enough about sports.
Where do the Bills play?
Buffalo, dude.
But
Like Buffalo Bill.
that's what I thought. But
All
like,
right.
specifically, the Niagara area.
Yeah, Bills Mafia, dude.
The Buffalo Niagara Falls Metropolitan Statistical Area is a hell of a sentence that I don't like. I consistently forget that Niagara Falls is a real area where people like live and work.
Yeah, like it's real. It's not just for show.
Kind of feels like that way to me, as a person who lives on the far, far west coast.
Do people live at the Grand Canyon? Like, is that a thing?
I
Is there anything there other than like the canyon?
was only there as a small child, so I don't actually remember.
Same.
Let's find out. Do people live at the Grand Canyon? Let's find out.
The only thing I remember at the Grand Canyon is my mom brought me there. I don't even remember the canyon. I just remember being really, really thirsty.
Well, that makes sense. It's like 500 degrees there.
Yeah, it's hotter than hell, and I was like 3 years old. I didn't understand like anything. I was just thirsty. My parents used to take me to all these cool places when I was a child and too young to enjoy them. And now that I'm like old enough to enjoy them, we don't have any money to do that. So kind of fumbled that one, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, same here. The last vacation I went on is in 6th grade. We went to SeaWorld, San Diego.
Damn. I mean, it also doesn't help that my parents go on vacations, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to go. It's always like, do you want to come to Disney World? It's like, no, I don't want to go to Disney World. Like,
No, I'm not a fucking freak. I don't want to go to Disney World. Fuck off.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's because they want to do stuff with my brother's family and his kids, and they're like children, right? But like, I'm not a child. Like, I want to hang out with my friends who are not at Disney World, so like, I'm not
You
going.
want to hang out with your friends and do hood rat shit. I get it.
Yeah.
Circling back real quick.
Oh, yeah.
People live inside the Grand Canyon. It's a
What?
Native American reservation.
Oh, yeah. I knew about that once.
Supai Village, the capital of the Havasupai Indian Reservation. It's only
So like,
35 miles as the crow flies away from the main center. It's still
okay.
apparently considered super remote because, yeah, it's like in the Grand Canyon.
So like, what is the advantage of living in the canyon? Like,
Well, since it's so remote and they're a native reservation, like they probably have the advantage of not being super inconvenienced by the white man.
Well, no, take it back before the white man even came to America. Like, why were they living in the Grand Canyon? Like, what?
Yo, it's fucking beautiful down there.
Okay, I mean that's a good point.
It's not just a like a crevice.
Oh, Mister, I know so much about the Grand Canyon after saying for like 3 minutes ago that you don't know anything about the Grand Canyon.
Well, hey, look at this beautiful fucking waterfall.
Okay, okay. Now that I see that, okay, this changes my perception. I thought they were just living in the canyon. Like.
Some call Havasu Falls the most beautiful in the United States, and there are not many arguments from those who have seen it for themselves.
Okay, yeah, no, if I saw that, I would 100% live there. I understand now.
I'll never go down there.
Why not? It's beautiful.
It seems like a horrific trek just to get down there.
Oh, yeah, probably.
There's an 8-mile trek from the parking area, and there's no access to drinking water on that hike. And then there's food and water, or food and provisions you have to bring yourself for an overnight or 3-day adventure.
Wait, 3 days to do 8 miles?
No, it's probably if you just want to stay in camp for a while.
Okay.
Before we move on, there's a fun fact that this village is the only place where mail is delivered and carried out by mule in the United States.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I hate mules. They're ugly.
All right. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Actually, they're cute. Donkeys are ugly.
I'm not going to tolerate that either, but I'm less upset.
Yeah, that's fucking right. Donkey loving motherfucker.
Yeah. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a Democrat.
Yeah. Yeah, I live blue. My life matters. How many people do you think are out there in the United States who think that blue lives matter means that Democrat lives matter?
It's got to be at least like a couple hundred. I mean, just like probability wise, like there are 330 million people in America, and like some of those people are fucking dumb. Like,
oh yeah,
just pure probability would state that at least a few.
I would say the number is probably more than you or less than you would expect, but more than you would hope. So I'm scrolling down Twitter and
you're scrolling Twitter in the middle of our podcast.
Yeah, there's a lot of discourse from the Bonds dog, as usual. That's gonna mean nothing to anybody, so I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I was about to veto that one.
All right, we're leaving it in. Should we? Let's move on to the references.
All right, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you this week.
Yeah. So the references that we thought were notable were Gallagher, Hugh Grant, Magnum PI, the National Emblem, Friends, Fantasy Island, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Peanuts, Big Brother, Howie Mandel, Pac-Man, Joe versus the Volcano, 16 Candles, Howard the Duck, Qbert, Hotel California and Dark Side of the Rainbow, Rita Rudner, Jennifer Love Hewitt, who voiced herself, The Silence of the Lambs, I Know What You Did Last Summer, The Devil and Daniel Webster, Party of Five, and Heartbreakers.
Yeah, and those last four were all different. Like, I think Party of Five is a TV show. I think the other three are movies.
Yeah,
but all Jennifer Love Hewitt roles.
Yeah,
we've just kind of like stopped discussing like which references we're gonna talk about before we do the episode. So I'm gonna do Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I think that's all we really need.
Man,
to do.
I wish I could do Jennifer Love Hewitt. you know what I mean.
you know it, brother. You know it. She has a spouse. His name's Brian Hallisey.
I'm coming for you, Brian. Brian Griffin. I'm coming for you, Brian Griffin.
I'm coming for you, Brian Griffin.
I will come for you, Brian Griffin.
But yeah, she was a child actress. She joined Disney Channel. Then she got her breakthrough role was Party of Five, which was a teen drama that ran from 1995 to 1999. I Know What You Did Last Summer was a horror film. She had a 1998 sequel called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Okay. So yeah, I mean, she's an actress. You definitely heard of her. She did some music at some point. Wait. So apparently, her debut album was titled Love Songs, released in 1992 when she was 12 years old. It released exclusively in Japan.
Whoa. That rules.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know enough about the music industry, specifically in the early 90s, that they would go, yeah, I think we want this child star's debut album to only be in Japan. They'll eat that shit up.
So me being me, I Googled Jennifer Love Hewitt Booba, and
Yeah.
there's a clip of her sitting next to Breckenmeyer on a press tour for Garfield, Tale of Two Kitties.
What, she was in that, dude?
Apparently, I bet she voiced... sorry. Oh my god, it's unstoppable. Oh my god. I bet she played the love interest, Liz.
Well, no, dude, she was in the original one too. So.
Oh, that would explain why she's in the sequel. Anyway, the
director was Peter Hewitt. Is that any relation to her?
Peter Hewitt?
Yeah, Peter Hewitt, dude. I'm on to something. We're exposing the truth about this nepotism in society. There's nothing about Peter Hewitt.
I think it's just coincidence, or their family tree has been so diverged. The most recent thing Peter Hewitt has directed was, sorry, not the most recent thing, but the most notable recent thing he directed was Home Alone 5: The Holiday Heist.
But yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt was Dr. Liz Wilson in Garfield, the movie, and The Tale of Two Kitties.
I've had such a crush on Liz ever since I first read Garfield in 1984. Anyway, the title of the webpage is Jennifer Love Hewitt wins best breasts in Hollywood, which I find a little reductive.
How so?
You know, just the whole respecting women and breasts thing, and also I think, like, you know, Chris Evans has definitely the best breasts in Hollywood.
Well, I think you're messing up the timelines here. They didn't know about respecting women back then, and they certainly didn't know about Chris Evans back then.
I mean, Chris Evans was definitely around. He was in Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, of course,
Came out in 2001, which was actually an adult movie, as evidenced by its title being Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And
he's actually, if you Google Not Another Teen Movie, he's actually in a picture, a still of a scene in the movie where he has whipped cream and cherries on his breasts. It's
nice.
which I have just sent you.
I'm not looking at it.
Well, maybe you want to look at this also.
I'm not. I will not look at anything you send me, buddy boy.
Okay. Clearly, you've looked at it.
No, I actually haven't.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now I'm looking at it. All right.
Yeah, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Another quick note about Party of Five is this is a lore note, but it's not an inconsistency. So in an early episode, Peter Griffin is, he's talking to someone. Let me look up this.
This here someone.
So this is from an episode where I think Peter was being audited by the IRS, and Peter laments the loss of Party of Five, and Peter's applying for a tax refund. He screams when the lady tells him he doesn't shit, what's the word?
Qualify?
That's the word. Fuck, I'm stupid. I have brain worms, dude. Anyway,
That's
when she
okay.
says he doesn't qualify, he screams, and she asks why he screams, and he says, "I don't qualify for a tax refund." And then she says, "Peter Griffin, you don't qualify for a tax refund." And he screams again. Because he's lamenting the loss of Party of Five. That's actually not how it happens. But either way, Peter doesn't remember the loss. Peter doesn't remember Party of Five. And in this episode, he still does not remember.
Damn.
Because
that's an interesting little.
yeah,
lore
Jennifer
note
Love
right
Hewitt
there.
asks if he's ever seen Party of Five. He's like, no. So there is a little bit of continuity here, which I found fascinating.
This really is one of the greatest shows ever made.
Yeah, before this show, no cartoon had ever even attempted continuity.
Yeah, or comedy.
Yeah, there was never a funny cartoon before Family Guy.
And there never will be afterwards.
Yeah, this is the only show legally that is allowed to be funny.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, they don't have to be funny. So if they're not funny, you're just out of luck.
They have the they're allowed to be funny, but they're not gonna be funny.
Yeah. I will never be funny. I will never be funny.
My vow to this show and all its listeners is that I will never be funny.
It's true. I also will never be funny.
So, on that note, what was your favorite joke?
I think my favorite joke has got to be when they're in the police van and they're showing off like the advanced features, and one of them's like an arrest thing, and then Peter goes in and he's arrested, and then Cleveland starts to go like, Cleveland, no, don't do it. And it's a joke about police brutality.
Which is problematic because Joe is complicit in this. He knows the machine will overreact to a black person.
Yeah.
He's the one screaming for Cleveland not to go and try being arrested by the machine.
Yeah, it's like it. I mean, I imagine that they're probably like, oh, I mean, maybe they just don't care, or maybe they don't want to go into it. But it's just kind of interesting how the show, like, yes, police brutality is real. Yes, you should support the police. Joe Swanson's a good cop. Like,
yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this, but ACAB includes Joe Swanson.
that is true. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Swanson, it will get the wall. That's just a fact. I mean, maybe he won't, but like, they will try. He probably could resist. He's pretty tough.
We know at this point that Joe Swanson could clear a fence in his wheelchair. He just needs to get it enough of a boost.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. But yeah, what was your favorite joke?
Well, let me
buddy?
pull up my notes here, buddy boy.
All right. I got a backup for you if you can't think of one.
Okay. My favorite one, I think, was just all the slapstick with Stewie being attached to Brian. The two main examples being when Brian is swimming and Stewie's taking breaths for every brief moment he's not underwater. And then the one you brought up earlier with Brian swatting a fly with Stewie. I just love to see people beat the shit out of animated babies. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I understand. You're not in the wrong. But the other joke, the one I was going to give you as backup, is I thought Quagmire, when he's trying to like get in the date with Lois, is really funny because he runs in with a flower he like yanked out of the ground, and then Lois is like, "Oh, I don't know. I think I need more time," and he smashes the clock and starts fast forwarding it. And then she's like, "Oh, at least I'm going out with you and not some sort of sex pervert."
I also have a backup. It's when Peter first leaves the house because he and Lois separate, and he goes to Cleveland's house, but it's Cleveland's anniversary, and Cleveland goes back upstairs because the getting is good, and then it cuts to Loretta just fucking the shit out of Cleveland. Ow. Oh, when's it gonna be my turn? And we can surmise that Loretta is pegging Cleveland.
Oh yeah, Loretta is probably like destroying his hole.
When 2021 rolled around, I didn't think gaping Cleveland would ever be on my mind. But here it is, and I'm not going to stop thinking about it, and I'm starting to come around. I don't know about you.
Yeah, starting to come around.
Come around, come inside. Just coming.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah. I have another backup.
Oh my God, hit me with.
Yeah,
brother.
it's when Cleveland points out Lois at the diner, and then Peter asks, "What would Lois be doing at a diner I already ate?" Because we here at the Funnycast, we love casual sexism.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, and we have hit dead air.
You got nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that the end of the episode?
No, I got something. Okay, so, I think a very common male desire, is you want to be able to perform like you see in the videos, right? You want to be able to perform like a porn star, right?
Oh yeah.
So I've been trying to do Kegel so I can shot my nut out farther. And I think I must be doing it wrong because after one day, my fucking ass, my hole hurted. This is all I was thinking about when you're talking about Cleveland getting gaped. How I felt what it was like to get gaped myself.
Are you okay? Are you doing okay?
Dude, I am... No. I only eat about 1,000 calories a day now.
Oh my God, dude, I eat like 4,000. I'm not doing okay.
Yeah, I only eat like 1,000 calories a day now. Because I don't want to be fat anymore. But I still work out, so like I don't like. I think like I like need more calories because I don't think I can build muscle mass like this.
At the very least, you need more protein.
I basically only eat protein, dude. I eat chicken and carrots, and that's it.
Dude, go up to like 1,500. Don't do 1,000. Go to 15.
But if I go to 15, that's an extra 500 calories every day, and I need to burn 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat, and so that's taking me further away from my goal.
That's true, but you also need to not die. 1,000 is really low.
You got me there, brother. You got me there.
Dudes of our stature, obesity notwithstanding, you gotta have more than that.
You're probably right. I have no energy. I sleep for like 12 hours a day now.
Well, here. How about this? Do 13.
Okay. I'll consider that. But I think it's already starting to work, dude.
Dude, in quarantine, I have gained back, I think, all the weight I lost from the year prior. It is so fucked up.
Listen, join me on my 1,000 calorie a day plan.
I'm going
I
to.
take my vitamin supplements. I take my supplements. I drink a lot of water. Like, I've got the calories in me. Like, I don't need to consume.
Yeah, counting calories is so hard for me, dude. Like, I need to limit what I'm eating entirely. Like, I did keto, not a hard keto, but sorry, I had something caught in my throat. I didn't do like, I think hardcore keto they do like less than 5 or maybe 10 carbs a day. I was eating like maybe 30 or 40, so I wasn't going into full-blown ketosis. I wasn't buying those fucking stupid sticks you pee on to prove that you have gone into ketosis. But I consumed very little carbs, and the pounds melted off of me, and I wasn't working out. That was a period of my life where I was not working out. And I was getting hot. Not gonna lie. I was also like 20 years old, maybe 19. It was working out for me.
Yeah, you see, I'm young, dumb, and full of cum, so I can do this. You, on the other hand,
I think I need to do it again.
I don't know.
Because what I was doing before quarantine is I was doing some hardcore walking every day because I'm too big to run. That would kill my legs, every part of my lower body, and they started melting off. But I wasn't really changing what I ate. I was eating less, but I wasn't changing what I ate.
Right.
And now, since I'm not getting that extra calorie burn, I've gone back into my old habits, and so.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I've become a. I was never not a fat fucking chubster, but I've become even more. My face has definitely become a little bit rounder again. But no more.
Damn. That's okay. The Family Guy brothers are gonna get hot. Wait, so as from one big fella to the other, how strong are your legs?
Dude, my legs are so fucking shredded.
Yeah, dude. I mean, my legs aren't like shredded because I'm fat, but like they got the muscle right behind it.
I mean, they're not shredded, but like, dude, when I flex my calf, that is all muscle.
Yeah, like I started off doing 180 pounds in the leg press. Like that's where I started at.
Dude, I'm gonna send you a picture that I took in. Oh, that was September. That was not that long ago. There we go. That is my calf.
I feel like I've probably seen it. Yeah, damn, dude, that's a chunky ass calf.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, when you're big like us, you get so much muscle. Like if I flexed my calf or my quad, and you like felt it, it'd be like gripping iron. Steel, no less. God, it's fucking. I miss it. I want to get into lifting too, but I need to get my legs checked out because like I do have like legitimate bone issues. Like my hips are so.
Oh damn. Up. Well, yeah, but you don't need that to lift weight. I mean, with your legs, yes, but like with your arms, no.
But you do brace yourself a bit with your legs. So if you don't have a good foundation or a good stance, you're probably not lifting much.
I mean, if you're on the bench press, you're not standing. You're lying down. Like
that's true, but when your hips are fucked up, you do feel stressed no matter how you're lifting.
Oh yeah. Damn. Well, best of luck, man. Too bad it'll probably cost you all the money you have to get it fixed.
That maybe. I do have insurance now, so.
Oh, nice.
How fucking bleak is that?
You know, there's a point when neither of us had insurance in this podcast, so we've come up in this world.
Yeah, that was basically from the inception of the show up to October for me.
I got insurance a little bit early because I qualified for like some like state-run plan.
I have it through my university, which is fucking epic.
Oh yeah, I could do that too, but I just didn't. I think the state-run plan's cheaper for me. I don't think I have dental though, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But like, whatever.
I have medical, dental, and vision, which is crazy. All those are medical.
No, teeth are a luxury, brother.
That's actually fucked up how some people believe that. That is super fucked.
Yeah, speaking of teeth, I've been using some whitening strips on my teeth, and honestly, they're probably gonna work right now. Because my teeth went from like a light yellow, I would say, to like an off-white, and it's only been like 4 days.
Dude, I need to do that because I consume so much iced tea, and I try to not let that shit hit my teeth, but that's just unrealistic. And
yeah,
my
exactly.
Teeth are so fucking yellow, and I brush every fucking day, and I floss
just once.
Well, before quarantine, I was brushing twice a day because I had places to go, but now my teeth haven't changed, and I only brush at night because like fucking. Who do I have to impress? Myself? I'm unimpressed.
Exactly. No. Yeah, I was in the same boat with all the Diet Coke I drank, but now that I just drink water, I'm like, all right, I'm making these teeth look good.
I need to invest in a straw. A nice metal straw and nothing else.
Yeah, or just like reprogram yourself to only drink water, which is what's been working for me.
I drink 2 of those big ass hydro flasks a day.
Oh yeah, how many ounces in there, bitch?
I don't know, but it's
better say 32, or else you're not getting your daily hydration.
Oh, it is 32. I didn't.
Well,
I didn't
you're
know
in
there
luck,
were
buddy.
words on the bottom. How many ounces do I have to drink a day?
64. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, so technically, you don't need to drink 64 ounces because in most foods there's some water content, but like 64 is how much you need total, and so I just think you should just think of that as like what you need per day. I think let me just make sure this is true, because one, if it's wrong, then I've been living wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to mislead all the
and
people
two,
who
if it's wrong, yeah, that's my second priority.
Still had some water in here.
What'd you say to me?
I had some water left in the baba.
Hell yeah. So do you know how many ounces in a cup?
17.
Really?
No. Sorry, I spelled cup wrong, so I didn't get a good result.
Oh no, man! I think you're supposed to be drinking 128 total. Is this true?
I mean, maybe.
That's so much. That's a gallon of water.
It's a lot of water. A cup is 8 ounces.
That's not.
I mean, that would explain why I do feel thirsty after consuming 2 of these bottles. Is the last 10 minutes of this show from now on just going to be us learning like basic life necessities?
Probably.
I mean, not even necessities, just like basic life knowledge. Like, remember when I learned how foreskins were removed?
Yeah, man. Okay, I really thought I was only supposed to drink. I mean, I drink more than 64 now. But fuck, I thought it was good. That means I need to be drinking even more water.
Well, isn't the recommended daily amount 8 glasses a day?
Yeah.
I think a glass is usually around 8 ounces, right? Or is it 2?
Sure.
If we assume that 8 glasses a day means 8 ounces a day, then you're good. 8 times 8, 64.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna Google 8 glasses of water is how many ounces, and I was right. So 1 glass is 8 ounces, or 1 cup. So 64, we're good to go, baby. We don't need to do anything.
But is that good? But is that enough? Like, just because that's the rule, does that mean we're living right?
I mean, there's no reason to not think that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I just try to not have yellow pee. That's how I live.
Yeah.
Today hasn't worked out too well. So sometimes I do my best, but my pee's just yellow. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's yellow and you can't do anything about it. Yeah.
I've learned how to drink out of the WikiFeet water bottle without having to hold it. I can do it hands free now.
Hands-free feet water, dude. You are living the dream.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah, I'll just walk around, slurp down a whole bottle.
God, so you just got that suction going on, don't you? God damn. When I bought you that water bottle, I was fucking blitzed, and I also bought my friend a WikiFeet sweatshirt. And it's a nice, like, almost neon blue, and it looks so good on him. The only downside is that it's a WikiFeet sweatshirt.
Man. Does he wear it? Like, has he gone out with it?
I don't know if he's gone out with it. He might have, but he has definitely worn it a lot. I'm so happy.
That's good. Yeah, both your WikiFeet purchases have gone to good use.
he was so confused when I got it for him. Because I didn't tell him I was getting him anything. I was just like, "Hey, give me your address." Unlike you, where I told you I was getting you something, but you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I knew you were getting me something for my birthday. I had no clue what it was.
Like he found it It had been delivered the day before, but it was buried in snow. And he posted in the chat, so confused about who it was from, what it was, until I finally revealed myself. And he was... God, it's such a personal thing that no one else is going to find that interesting or funny, but holy fuck, it was so funny.
Yeah, everyone, surprise your friends, families, and loved one with some WikiFeet apparel.
Yeah, or a water bottle. They'll love it. They will love it.
They will. Yeah, I do love the water bottle. I really do. This is like, it's been a life changer. I really needed a good, reliable, reusable water bottle, and the WikiFeet water bottle.
And I'm really glad someone left a giant hydro flask at my work and didn't come claim it for like months on end. Honestly, I don't know how you leave a water bottle this fucking huge behind. Not only huge, expensive. These things cost money. How do you leave that behind and not ever go back for it?
I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I'd be there immediately. I don't like to bring my water bottle with me because I forget it. Because like, I always bring like a disposable water bottle to my job, and I forget it like every single day. I forgot it today. And if I left my WikiFeet water bottle there, like I leave it there on Monday, I don't go back till like Friday, I'd be devastated. That'd ruin my life.
Someone who found it would probably throw it away.
Well, no, they wouldn't, because there's only like 3 people at my job. There definitely knows. They don't even throw my disposable water bottles. They're not gonna throw away my reusable one.
I'm really proud of them.
Yeah. No, it's because they make me throw everything out. I'm the trash boy.
Trash man. Speaking of trash, throwing things away, we should probably throw this episode away and go away. Mostly because I have to pee so bad.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.